President Donald Trump is back in the White House.
And he's wasting no time carrying out his campaign promises. President Trump was sworn in the Capitol Rotunda this morning. It's been a whirlwind ever since. He signed off on a flurry of executive orders, some of them in front of a crowd at Capital One Arena. One attempts to end birthright citizenship, though that will have to survive the legal challenges that are sure to come because birthright citizenship is enshrined in the Constitution. Another ends diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives within the federal government, and one declares a national energy emergency to allow for more drilling, though American energy production is already at a record level. Today, President Trump also pardoned about 1,500 people for their roles in the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol.
That includes about 20 Coloradans. Some of them violently attacked law enforcement that day. 9 News reporter Rachel Krause joins us now. And Rachel, Trump has described the people who attacked the Capitol in a failed attempt to keep him in power as hostages and patriots.
Yeah, and while the president's full, complete, and unconditional pardon doesn't list out everyone by name, the White House proclamation says it extends to all individuals convicted of offenses related to the events of January 6th. That includes those who assaulted officers that day. Among them, Patrick Montgomery of Littleton, who was sentenced to prison this past October after authorities said he wrestled an officer before kicking him in the chest during the riot. Robert Gieswein of Woodland Park, who was sentenced for spraying an aerosol irritant at officers trying to stop the crowd from going further into the Capitol. Jeffrey Sable of Kittredge, who was sentenced for taking a baton from a police officer's hands and helping other rioters drag officers downstairs and into a mob where the officer was beaten. More than 140 police officers were assaulted at the Capitol on January 6th. Not everyone who was pardoned went to prison. Some have already been released. Others were never given a prison sentence. In the White House announcement of the pardons and commutations, it says, quote, "This proclamation ends a grave national injustice that has been perpetrated upon the American people for the last 4 years and begins a process of national reconciliation."
So this is January 6th. These are the hostages. Approximately 1,500 for a pardon. Yes. Full pardon.
Not everyone who's getting a pardon wants it. We talked with Rebecca Lavrens, who you may know as the praying grandma, a couple of weeks ago. She pointed out by accepting the pardon, she wouldn't be able to appeal her case. Rachel Krause, 9 News.